Hello viewers, I Muhammad Abdul Habib welcome you all to our application AIMS tutorial. In this video, we'll be discussing chapter 4 preparation of subsidiary books. Here is the question, page number 112, question number 7. Enter the following transactions in sales book. So till now we have prepared purchases book and purchase returns book. So in this problem we are asked to prepare sales book and the transactions are given for the year 2019 for the month of February, and the first transaction is given on February 1 as sold goods to Sampath 2250, followed by the transaction on February 6 sold goods to Manohar 2000 rupees, followed by the transaction on February 10 so cash sales 1800 rupees, followed by the transaction on February 16 sold goods to Murali 5000 rupees, trade discount 5%, followed by the transaction on February 20 sold goods to Shankar on credit 2500 rupees. This was the last transaction for the problem and we are asked to prepare sales book. Here is the solution. Here is sales book and the format for sales book is date, particulars, outward invoice number, LF number, details, amount, rupees. For purchases book, the format was date, particulars, inward invoice number, whereas for sales book, the format is date, particulars, outward invoice number, and the rest of the format, LF number, details, amount, rupees are same for purchases book and sales book. The only difference in format of purchases book and sales book is that in purchases book, we'll be writing it as inward invoice number, whereas for sales book, we are writing it as outward invoice number. Other than this, remaining all columns are same for purchases book and sales book. Date, particulars, LF number, details, amount, rupees are same for purchases book and sales book. In purchases book, we'll be writing it as inward invoice number, whereas for sales book, we are writing it as outward invoice number. The first transaction is given on 2019 February 1 as sold goods to Sampath 2250. So here the date will be taken as 2019 February 1. In particulars column will be writing the name Sampath, and in amount column will be writing the amount as 2250. The next transaction is on February 6 sold goods to Manohar 2000 rupees. So here the date will be taken as February 6. In particulars will be writing the name Manohar, and in amount column will be writing the amount of sales 2000 rupees. The next transaction is on February 10 cash sales 1800 rupees. It is a cash transaction. So while recording purchases book, we have not recorded cash transaction. Similarly, while preparing sales book, we are not going to record cash transaction. So as it is a cash transaction, we'll be writing a note for it that transaction dated February 10 is a cash transaction and is hence not recorded in sales book. The next transaction is on February 16, which is given as sold goods to Murli 5000 rupees and trade discount 5%. So here the date will be taken as February 16 and here the name will be taken as Murli and the amount 5000 will be recorded in details column as we have to calculate trade discount. So let's trade discount 5000 into 5 by 100. 10% of 5000 will be 500 and 5% will be half of it 250. Subtracting 250 from 5000, the final amount 4750 will be recorded in amount column. Then the last transaction is on February 20, sold goods to Shankar on credit 2500 rupees. So here the date will be taken as February 20 and here the name Shankar will be recorded in particulars column and the amount of sales 2500 will be recorded in amount column. Doing the total for it, 2000 plus 4000, 6000 plus 2000, 8000 plus 2000, 10,000, 10,000 plus 1000, 11,000. So here the total will be taken as 11,000. So here 11,500 rupees. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,500 rupees. 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 4, 8, 8 plus 2, 10, 10 plus 1, 11, 11,000 plus 500, 11,500. So here the total will be taken as 11,500 and in particulars column will be writing it as total, and the transaction dated on February 10 is a cash sales. As it is a cash transaction, we will be writing a note for it that transaction dated February 10 is a cash transaction and is hence not recorded in sales book. With this, we conclude this session. Hope you have understood the topic. See you all in next video. Thank you.